All right, Joshua Woodruff, roofer near me. I am looking for a leak this morning, and I'll show y'all how this goes. So there's my ladder, there's my truck. This is an office. I'm here in Foley. They called because they've got a leak, and it's right over this area. Her desk is right here, and that leak's right in front of her desk. And so when I come out here looking for this, there's nothing that's just obvious that says, hey, this ought to be leaking. So you have to start investigating it, and a lot of times when it's out in the middle of the field, when there's no boot, when there's nothing that looks like it could be leaking, you just have to start going row by row, and then you have to start looking at your keyways where your lines break. And a lot of times this is what you'll find. I'm gonna turn you around. So here is what they call your keyway or your brake, your line, whatever. But if you can see that, there's a nail right there, okay? Well, then you come here, and you've got one right there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't want to lift it too high, but there's a nail right there. Like literally right there. All right, and then so you've got, as these start to break right here, you've got a keyway right there with a nail. You know, right, water can get to here and run to here. Water can get to there and run to there. So they've got, so what happens when they're nailing, pow, and then they skip, pow. Well, when they do that, they don't get their excuse me, they don't get their pattern right on their nail, and it puts it right below the next keyway, or they just sloppily cut their pattern. And if they're not paying attention, that nail goes right in that keyway, just like this one that you could see. It's right, literally, it's borderline too low, and then it's in the line of the keyway, letting water run right into it. And now it takes a while to be able to find those, and they've got quite a few lifted shingles on this roof too. Y'all couldn't see that. I was lifting a shingle. They got a lot of turn loose shingles, a lot of lifted shingles. They got a little wind damage up here. I can see a little hail damage. It's not bad at all, but those nails are the reason it's leaking out in the middle of the field. So if you don't see any reason for anything to be leaking, it's probably a nail head sticking up, either a roofing nail or a decking nail sticking up. You'll see sometimes it'll have the shingle pushed up, or you start looking at your keyways and start seeing if there's nails in the path of those breaks and those joints. And that's what it is today. So it's an easy fix, or it can be a cheaper fix if they just want to slap some caulk on it. The real way to do it is to take them up and redo it, but most people don't want to do that. So we'll give them a plan and prepare for both. Love y'all. Peace.